Will be able to flicker out, but now Vincent gets caught in the Eternal Guard, gonna be melted down by Marky on his Von Force, doing so much damage, and that has turned it all around towards the side of Geek.
No way, no way.
Suelo looking to deal some damage. D very, very low, not able to take him out just yet. Geek fan, but the base is wide open now with the Lord there as well. This might just be the final last breath of Rebellion.
No way!
The kingdom prevail, and it's through the Kingslayers who deal with Rebellion. The Rebels have been slayed.
That's it. Ladies and they go.
All right.
They're all in.
Oh.
All into the Lunox.
Suelo. He's channeling his inner Ruby DD. That's what he needs to channel. He needs to play like Prime Ruby DD to try to get this win. That Franco right there, he's gonna have to channel a Naomi.
Look, it might just work, right? It might just work because this is the exact composition you would want to see Rebellion on, right? Their pickoff style, that's where they find their most success. Geek double down on their signature style, which is a team fight. If Rebellion can make things messy again, if they can go for a perfect targeting again, it might work. But what do you think?
It might work, but against a Harriet, against a Minotaur, it's going to be so difficult to try and find a chaotic fight. If they go for the pickup as well, my concern is with the Vexana, right? When you have two big fighters like the Yutong and the Baxia trying to go and follow up on the pickup attempt, the Eternal Guard, the Terrify. There's so many ways for Geek to now counter-engage. It's not the same situation any longer.
It's now or never. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the game to watch with Rebellion already with 1 point. They just need one more to win it. But if Geek pick up this game, then it's goodbye to the Blue Bulls, to the sacrifices that they have made so far. Everyone is antsy, everyone is shaking in their seats right now. But this is the moment, the anticipation is real. And let's get just straight down into it. The Land of Dawn, game number 2 between Geek Fam and Rebellion Esports.
So far, D with the sprint, with the quantum charge, he knows he's gonna need to try and kite around against Luke, against Ray. All these high mobility, high potential catch heroes from the side of Rebellion. But Beloyski is going full tankiness. He needs to be, at least partially, one of the frontliners, deterring the side of Rebellion from just diving on to them.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we have a full crowd, and the crowd, they're going wild. The Rebels and the Geek Fam unity, everyone's going crazy for this match here in the MPL Arena.
We're all shaking a little bit. There you go, that's the fans coming through, but that's also a stun.
And an iron hook onto Ray. They go for this engage. Ray is unable to look for the taunt, and both these teams take it slow.
The problem is Marky's option for his emblems, man. I'm worried about the fact that he went in for the discounts. How is he gonna get it? Doesn't have level 4 yet.
Yep, but it does bait the Purify with the iron hook. This is a good lane now for D. Look at the wave. Oh, Audie's gonna decide to stay. Marky, you don't have any Purify. They're gonna try to deny that minion away, and they don't. Ooh, risky moves by Marky, but he knows when to take these risks.
Tempting fate. And earlier, actually, Ray was recalling. So he actually went back to base and still gets to the turtle earlier. Will the fight break out though? Beloyski is stuck in the mid lane.
Fraser's rapid retribution. Ray picks it up now with the Eternal Guard. Great by a boy. Now full-on fight as the Vintage Fury with the Flaker combo will be used up to the back as Vincent will be first blood to Beloy. Beloy though loses out, and Ray is very, very low. Suelo able to flicker out to safety, and now it's going to be Luke, who's very, very low too. Cars doesn't go for the chase. Rebellion take the lead in kills. D up top. Blazing to it versus Savon Force. Audi TZ looking for the hook, but will not go for it.
That's a 1-for-2 trade, ladies and gentlemen, but Geek were able to secure the turtle. The trades are happening in the top lane. What were we expecting here? Oh, TZ!
Bloody hunt canceled out. D now looking for the damage. Iron hook not connecting. Both teams backing away. You could even
coming through, beautiful, beautiful instinctual click there. Understanding what Ray was about to do, so that trade does not happen. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Ray's on the way.
Ooh. No real connection from Ray. This lane, once again, still really heavily favoring Cars so far. But it seems like Geek, they're just starting to feel the pressure here, the potential cash. That's gonna be a bloody hunt.
And the insta-kill button gets pressed down. It's Sway Low and Cars.
These teams, but in general, a 1.7k gold lead now for Rebellion. Luke, though.
Oh, he gets baited in. The Blazing Duet is there as well. But now look at the thunderclap. A trade 1-for-1. Luke for D. But Sway Low now gets a lot of farm in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Cars holding out up top.
This Harith, we're talking about how impressive it is. Whoa, Cars!
Zaman Force used up. The Black Dragon form now by Cars. He's still on top of Marky though, and he will disengage.
We're talking about this Harith pick, hyping it up, but it really hasn't been as detrimental to the success of Rebellion. Now with a boy picking up the Necklace of Durance, he is concerned about the sustained potential, I guess, from Sway Low and Cars if they do barrel down. Look at Luke though, gonna be colliding against Vincent.
That's 1 HP bar deleted just by Vincent alone. Sway Low rotating to the bottom lane as well. That's gonna be 2 health bars. 1 left to go. The Iron Hook not able to reach. The Rebellion goes straight for the next objective, the conceal, straight to the next possible kill. Look at Geek, they're looking for the trade in the mid lane, unable to get the siege down. Eternal Guard, dodge away from Vincent now with the shield unity. Unable to connect, and Rebellion defend the mid lane.
The tempo being set in by the Blue Bulls has been his signature way since Season 9. Can you imagine? And he is finding a lot of success here. 005 not getting picked off despite so much engage coming through, but wait a minute.
5 members grouping up. That's a hook onto Beloyski. Oh, Vincent doesn't get it. Bloody Hunt though onto Beloyski, and he will be taken out. A 1-for-1 trade in the 6th minute of the game. A Black Dragon form used up. No further maneuvers.
Seems like Geek fam.
Whoa! Wow.
You don't wanna watch out for that, but Ray wants to trade back some aggression. Now I was about to say, Geek fam seems content just reacting. They haven't really been aggressive, but now they're chasing.
They're getting split up. Ray there, now Sway Low pops the Brilliance just as the Thunderclap gets in onto him. And Sway Low will be able to flicker out, but now the Curse Blast catches him. Sway Low with a desperate attempt to escape. But meanwhile, D in the bottom lane, taking a structure in trade for Sway Low's life.
That's the thing about picking up a Claude, right? With Geek so certain and so committed to these team fights. If you have a hero like Claude, or if you have a hero like Paquito that can split up the map, it's just so good to play around macro-wise against Geek and the way that they play.
And it's so difficult for Geek because they have no real way of going for a surefire engage tool, right? They're built around counter-engage, and so far, they keep waiting for Rebellion to pull a trigger and try and equalize after, but the first target has always been nuked down almost immediately. So for Geek right here, you saw that when they do want to pull the trigger and want to go aggressive, they have to chase Rebellion so far out, and that buys so much time for the macro play. And look at the bush. Earlier, Geek fam were able to get the better out of Rebellion by being in the mid-side push. First, Audi already in position.
Great, spots it out. Now with the Retribution is on onto Audi TZ. Eternal Guard used up in Zaman Force 2. That's 2 ultimates for Audi.
That damage is ramping up. I'm wondering what the items are looking like, and with
Bottom lane, 1v1. D with the Blazing Duet. Balut with the resets on the Thunderclap. Now Cars jumping the marquee, but he still has a Purify, uses it in time. Vincent still tanking a whole lot. Audi TZ looking for an angle to attack. Cars, Petrify on him. Midas Fury knocking him out. Marquee still able to outplay and getting the kill back now. Rebellion kiting back Ray. Trying to look for a bloody hunt. Oh! Eternal Guard into Beloyski. Now it's Vincent who gets caught, and the Appraiser's Wrath takes him out. Geek fam, 2,000 gold lead.
They made a wiped out earlier on onto Geek, and now Geek turn it completely around, gaining control with this power spike that they have built for themselves. It's a free Lord for the Geeks.
Massive power spike, sustainability and damage, but the Lord will be immediately cleared right here. Unfortunately for Geek fam, they weren't able to really get a lot of value in that mid lane, but the top turret is still targeted by them, and it seems like Rebellion won't be able to actually go for it.
It's all calm now again for Rebellion. They're trying to farm up, but for Geek fam, look at that massive 5,000 gold lead. They can call the shots now. Going for the tier 2, nothing can be traded in return. That's a golden staff for the Claude. But Luke is flashing the RRQ logo. The Kingslayers who might just save the kingdom.
How ironic, man. The enemy of my enemy is my friend has been the oldest saying in the books. And now with the Malefic Roar, no one in the backline for Rebellion is safe. But look at this positioning. Hey, Geek, they're splitting up apart, and Beloyski waiting to try and... Oh, no way.
Little spot Beloyski, and Beloyski spots them. Now he jumps in. Venus Fury as well with the flicker. 4-man knock-up. Eternal Guard right into it. Cars jumps with the Furious Dive. Able to knock up one. Looking for some damage, and Brilliance gets used up as well. Ray will lose his life to Cars. He's still on the Black Dragon form. He's going to dive deep into the back line, but Marky picks him up, and that...
That's the Harith power we've been hyping up. You're seeing it now. With the Blade Armor completed for Ray, if that situation plays out again, he'll have good defense against D. It's just about Sway Low, but Sway Low himself is getting pressured. Luke is the main target.
All of his HP taken out. Luke in the bottom lane.
Wow.
That's a one-man advantage, but still a 4,000 gold lead in the hands of Geek Fam, and they look to push on the pace. Marky was on force. No, it's a day. Oh my God! He got deleted! Marky!
That's insane. 2-for-1 trade now, ladies and gentlemen. And Geek take complete control over the Lord. Perfect timing in for the Geeks.
D did not see it coming. Wow, that was an instant delete. Now with the Blood Wings as well, this Harith reaching more and more power spikes. Already with the Holy Crystal, one more item. Now with the Lord. We thought that the Rebellion has already regained momentum by picking off Luke right there, but turns out Geek Fam were already setting up for the next sequence of plays. Can they crack open the base here with the Lord? They have the damage, they have the crowd control. All comes down to the execution, and if they do get hooked before the fight even begins.
They also have the siege and the wave clear. This isn't going to be an easy battle for Rebellion. Oh, here we go.
A hook and a flicker backwards. An immortality popped in by Beloyski.